And I've been working on behalf of the Kenyan victims and survivors.
Lawyers representing victims of the August 7, 1998 bomb blast that targeted the U.S. Embassy in the heart of Nairobi presented their submissions before the Senate ad hoc committee that is pushing for their compensation 25 years later.
When I saw the lifeless bodies of the Kenyans hanging from matatus, I was concerned about the issue of color. I was concerned whether or not the pace of the response would be sufficient, or would there possibly be an inherent bias?
And there's nothing in the file that indicates to me that anyone anywhere on the U.S. side informed anyone anywhere on the Kenyan side. Heads up, there's an Al-Qaeda safe house nearby.
However, their legal journey has been difficult to a point where the team sued the United States of America in pursuit of justice for the victims.
We were negligent in the year leading up to the bombing, and we were not responsive even after the bombing. So, a lot of the information that I have came from my lawsuit against the United States.
In 2014, Magistrate Judge Fegiola of the U.S. Court of Appeals for the District of Columbia determined that each victim was to be compensated $5 million, each for having suffered permanent emotional and psychological injuries. The court further awarded punitive damages of $150 million per victim.
These victims haven't already been compensated. It is a lie, and I don't know who keeps perpetrating it. I know my clients haven't been compensated.
In 2022, a new magistrate who took over the case of 351 Kenyan victims determined that approximately $56 billion should have been paid as compensatory damages to them.
We will leave no stone unturned until we see the compensation. This will not take us to next year because I know Americans are going to walk the talk.
The Senate ad hoc committee is set to meet the U.S. Senate Congress to push for an amendment of American Sovereign Immunity Act that will enable Kenyans to receive compensation. Harriet Chimea, K24.